If I catch my babe cheating, I no go shout o. Because the girl I've invested in her and I know what I've done on
Wait,
her.
so I don't get you. You have a girlfriend right now.
Yes,
Okay.
I have a
Update.
girlfriend. And she's very precious to me. Forget.
But you've been going up and down collecting people's numbers. I'm sure.
See, let me just tell you the facts. We guys, it's normal for us to cheat.
It's not normal. It's not normal. I told you.
So in the year 2000, a musician named Shaggy released a song that went on to top charts everywhere. The song was titled It Wasn't Me. A young man came to him for advice in that song. And the young man said that his girlfriend caught him cheating with a neighbor on the bathroom floor. And when he asked Shaggy for advice, Shaggy answered him, just tell her it wasn't you. Okay? Wherever you're living, all across the world, be it in Nigeria, in France, in the UK, in Canada, in Seychelles, the Philippines, you will have romantic problems. One of the most searched questions online is, how do you handle a cheating boyfriend? And so that's what we're going to discuss today. How do you handle a cheating boyfriend? Okay? On the Darkpore show. And we have people with experience in the studio, the wonderful audience. So, top 10 tips.
Top 10 tips to handling a cheating boyfriend. Statistics have proven that 7 out of 10 men cheat on their partners countless times and may not get caught. Cheating is mostly common in all relationships and it causes nothing other than emotional pain, sadness, and betrayal, which end up ruining a happy relationship that was built on trust and love. It's so funny how lots of men now point fingers at different reasons for cheating, like insecurity, loneliness, immaturity, and uncontrollable sexual desires. But that's still not an excuse for violating the trust of a partner. In case you have been cheated on, here are tips to handle your cheating boyfriend. 1. Have evidence. If you want to have your partner confess, try to find undeniable evidence to bring to your partner, such as pictures, chats, and any other evidence you can come up with. 2. Confront your boyfriend. If you are to confront him, it shouldn't be a phone conversation. It's best you find a place, or better still, come over to his place to confront him physically so you can get to see his reactions. 3. Stay calm while you talk to your partner. It's obviously an awful moment, but letting your justified anger take control gives your partner an excuse to storm out and delay a real resolution. Tell your partner about the betrayal, hurt, and fear you feel as calmly as you can manage. 4. Be ready to respond to common excuses. Exposing an unfaithful partner can trigger a lot of nonsense. The excuses aren't cute and they don't help you find a path forward. If he says, "I didn't mean to hurt you," simply reply by saying, "I don't care if you didn't mean to hurt me. You knew I would be heartbroken if you cheated and you did it anyway." 5. Resist falling for romantic gestures or sex. Distracting yourself with passion or pleasure won't fix broken trust. Remember, your partner actively hurt you and violated your trust, and playing around in bed is only a way to sweep that fact under the rug. 6. Check for sexually transmitted infections. Regardless of your partner's story, if you have had unprotected sex with your partner before finding out he cheated, ensure to schedule an appointment with your doctor or local health clinic so you can be tested for STIs. 7. Be honest with yourself about the relationship's future. Salvaging broken trust takes time and commitment. You can choose to stay in the relationship, but you will only succeed if you can eventually reach the point of forgiveness and trust. Ensure to ask yourself these questions and really think them through before you decide to recommit to your partner. For example, could you ever forgive your partner? Will you ever trust your partner again? Have you stopped blaming yourself for their infidelity? What if he cheats again? 8. Create a support system for yourself. Leaning on your friends and family can help you heal. Spend time with loved ones that will listen to your feelings and comfort you through this tough time. Share your feelings with them and ask for any kind of help you need on these bad days. 9. Look into couples therapy for more guidance. Repairing a relationship is easier with a professional help. Being cheated on can cause some serious PTSD, meaning post-traumatic stress disorder in some people. And if you would want to recover from that, especially while staying with the person who caused them, professional help can make a big difference. 10. Put an end to the relationship if you need to. You may have to live with or without the answers you needed because you deserve better than what you got. And sometimes all you can do is to move on.
That's a presentation to help you if you're going through difficult times. You laughed when she mentioned confront the person. Go over to the person's place to go and confront them. Why is that a bad move?
It is better I just meet somewhere else. Yes, it's good to actually confront the person, but not alone. There are so much guys that most cheating relationship that this guy is cheating on me ends when you go and confront him. You did this, and then the next thing just is the two of them in the bedroom, open clothes, and case is settled. The guy knows it very well. He knows that, okay, but I knew that I apologize this girl. I bring her close and I put my mouth close to her neck. She will be lost for that 1 minute. And after that 1 minute lost, the whole case is settled. And so it's just better you just bring the guy to an open ground. So apart from fight, apart from the issue of something might spring up, he might actually understand very well. Okay, I know when I get to this place, you just.
Okay, you said something. You are asking me a question.
You said bring him to like a neutral where?
Like an open ground in public place.
Why will you argue with your boyfriend in an open place?
Maybe at his gate. Hello, I'm outside. I want to see you. Come outside.
He doesn't even need to know you're coming to confront him. You understand? You just come like normal coming now.
This is what I'm saying.
I want to ask this. You said something is a dangerous move. Who said it's a dangerous move?
What's the dangerous thing about?
Who?
You know, especially when facing all this relationship type, I've been there before. And something that when I even confronted her with it, it was not something that was very nice. So I believe when you have that kind of issue, it should be something that in a place where you feel safe to, like, when both of you want to have that conversation, you feel safe enough to be able to have that tabled. Because as he said the other time, most people will not take it lightly. Because this is a case that now comes to, like, he's already showing how, like, loss of trust, believe in the partner. Because once you have evidence of something, you can't trust the person. You want to end the relationship and so on like that. So I believe that it should be a case of open space, safety, and a place where that when both of you are giving out your own opinion based on the matter, it should be very easy something to solve.
So far, everybody who has spoken has been a guy. All right? Has anybody here confronted a cheating boyfriend?
Yes.
You have?
So I think this public place of a thing is still not even okay, because when I confronted my ex-boyfriend, then it was in a public place, and it eventually led him to beating me, even in public.
Yeah, you still chop slap for public.
Confirm one. Like, people had to interfere and
People have to interfere.
yeah.
Just imagine it was in his room.
Exactly. People had to interfere and like, why are you beating this girl? Like, no, we are cool. She's my girlfriend. Or like, it is not my boyfriend. So I had to break the whole stuff. So meeting in public place is not even, because it's the worst, because it's where I live and people always see me pass that place every time. Exactly.
Big shame.
Exactly.
So I don't understand. You are saying that meeting him publicly was a bad idea.
Yes.
But meeting him privately would have been...
Even if he had beaten me inside the house, it's different than in public.
Okay, so let's clarify. In your own situation, had you been beating each other?
That was
Had he beaten you before?
that was
So the very first time you confronted him, you got beaten.
Maybe it was where you
And you would have
sounded to him
preferred to
now.
have been beaten in private.
not the beating part. Like, had it been, it was inside. I'm not sure it's going to lead to him beating me. It would have led to him. No, it would have led to the bed. That's emotional manipulation.
Yes.
Please, can you say that again? I didn't get that. You said
Instead of him beating me in public, I think while we are inside, he should have led to the bed. And I think she was going to.
So
Exactly.
you would have slept with him. What you are saying now, that's what I wanted to hear. What you are saying right now is that you would have preferred if you had confronted him indoors, so that it would have led to the bed. That's what you are hearing.
Yes.
That's what you would have preferred.
What if he didn't
you would have preferred.
No.
Now this is.
No, I
this
want
is
her to
becoming-
state your
this-
position.
This is becoming a funny scenario.
I don't like embarrassment. That was so embarrassing for me because that is the route I take to work. So I have to find another route, and which is more longer for me.
But you have still not addressed an issue. You just said right now that you would have preferred.
Yes, because it was eventually going to lead to bed and the whole stuff would died off.
And you forgive him.
The guy went bananas, probably because they were in a public place, and he felt like his macho was being, or his ego was being bruised. But if he had been inside, maybe he would have taken another approach, and peradventure she would have left the relationship, whichever. But it's better than he beating her. She preferred that one.
That's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing, what I just heard that say now is that she would have preferred if she had known now, she would have confronted him indoors. At least because if she had confronted him indoors, they would have had sex. That's what you are saying. So you are.
She's weighing her options.
It's better than beating her outside. That's what she's
And
saying.
she wants you over your own health, your mental health.
Let me get you now. In this situation, you are saying you would have preferred if you had had make-up sex with this guy than if you had quarreled with him publicly.
Yes.
That's confusing to me.
This is the question. When you are confronting this guy, there's different motive to everybody's confrontation. Guy, you are stupid for this. This can lead to like this. In fact, this is just over. So the motive of the confrontation matters. So if you are confronted to just say, okay, please don't do this again, I still love you. You can be in the room and get back to the bed. But if you're actually serious about your life and you want to actually defend somebody, I don't think you should lead to the bed and you should be happy with that.
So, see the mentality. Okay, I shouldn't be on camera. I shouldn't say this. I would restrain from saying it. But you know now, you're smarter most of the time, and you can ride on the lady's emotion. So any girl that goes to her boyfriend, whichever, whether you or to, you are taking it so serious. All the guy needs to do is comport himself and strategize. He would always, it's a slim chance he wouldn't get you back. The best thing I feel, and why I don't choose that you settle it in the guy's house, because some girls can be funny, but I don't blame them. You hurt them, and you might just get destructive, and then which will lead to a fight after all. Why I'm saying, if a guy or a lady confronts his guy for cheating at his place, mama, you know the answer as a statement. So, but if he has done it over and over and over and over again, you cannot take a stand.
I want to be clear with a couple of things. What you are saying is that you didn't want the relationship to end, and public confrontation ended the relationship.
That's it.
That's what you are saying. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's what I wanted.
Enjoyed cheating and
Forgive him.
She wanted to confront him, but she didn't want a breakup. But the public confrontation led to a breakup.
I'm beaten. You ran mad now. Not I beaten.
So now you see why you have to sit back and talk to people and listen to people. Okay, so in that one particular case, despite the fact that the guy was cheating on her, he still wanted to have him in her life. The next point that Chimoya brought up was that you should stay calm when you're talking to the person.
Yeah. I really think the way girls address the matter matters a lot. If I catch my babe cheating, I no go shout though. Because the girl, I've invested in her and I know what I've done on her.
Wait, so I don't get you. You have a girlfriend right now.
Yes, I have
Okay,
I have a
update.
girlfriend. And she's very precious to me. Forget.
But you've been going up and down collecting people's numbers. I'm sure.
See, let me just tell you the facts. We guys, it's normal for us to cheat.
It's not normal. It's not normal. I told you.
Gentlemen, ladies, he's speaking. Just allow him to marshal the point.
Okay, so what I'm saying, as a guy, and we have the full chest to cheat, and let me land. And there is a way we come back to you girls. We can do this for years, and you will not know. Yes.
No.
Who are you? Who do you think you are?
I will know. There's no way.
Who goes you? You can't.
You from where you
I will
come from?
know.
See, I'll do everything you want for you. Be caring, call you every minute, make sure you are okay, and I'll still cheat on you.
Ow.
That's
How do you do?
See, let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not always around you every minute. Let me just, guys, we flirt a lot. And the flirting might not be we don't have, it's not like we have the intention to cheat. But the way some girls will bring some package to you.
Some of us.
Wait. The way they will bring some package to you, be like, no, she's not here. She can't even know. And trust me, she will not know. She won't. I cheated on my girl that I'm still
I pray she sees this.
Why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? Yes, the one before. God bless you. The one before this one. So, and there's one girl I kept on my chat wallpaper. She used to see the girl. I lied to her that she's my cousin.
Before I
I'm serious that she's my cousin. And anytime she comes to our place, my mom knows her, everybody. She'll be like, where's that your cousin? You said you live together as a family. I said, she went to school, that she's not back, stuff like that.
Have you ever been in a relationship, committed relationship, and had someone else by the side? It's just a yes or no
Yes
question.
or no?
No. I can't say yes. I can't say yes. No, I'm not a liar.
Okay, every time you were in a relationship, there was nobody else.
Yes.
Every single time.
I can't say yes. I can't say no.
I'm not saying your current relationship now. I mean that in the past, when you were not as smart as you are now.
Naivety, yeah. But that was me being naive.
You are naive, but now you are.
Doctor, there's a difference between. No, he's speaking for himself.
Doctor, there's
No,
no
you are.
between
Listen, there's a difference between you doing something and not owning up.
No,
There are lots of people who do stuff and they don't own up to
that's
it.
not the point.
Okay, so I'll spare you, gentlemen, sir. Have you been in that situation? Have you ever dated someone and every single time you've dated people, they've always been just one person you've dated, nobody else? You never chatted anybody else. You never made plans to meet up with any other lady. Okay, Gabriel, you? So tell me.
Doctor asked me.
Even though
I just want to run through the men in the audience.
of course, maybe very few times.
Very few times you held this point of view, kind of.
Very few times, of course. Okay, hold on. I've caught myself. I think I caught myself cheating.
That was hilarious.
I caught myself cheating. Even though I was never caught, but I mean, I caught myself.
All right, so there's a proverb. There's a very, very popular proverb. I don't need to ask you, sir. We know where you stand. There's a popular proverb that says that if you love people, all right, you don't watch them. Because if you watch them carefully, you will find something.
Yes.
I just need to, everybody in the studio that is saying that they are this kind of person, I just need to put a camera to follow you for 1 month. I'll dig up something. Perhaps a moment of weakness, perhaps a moment in which your loved one is not around, perhaps a moment in which we follow we screen grab all your chats. I'll find something. The people who will send you all manner of messages. Okay? I would even want to say that it's easier for women to cheat than men.
True.
It's far easier because men are actively pursuing women for sex. And some of them will throw not just relationships at you, some of them will throw money. Okay, so it's far easier. But we're not dealing with that topic today. Thank God. Okay, so now you've told me. So how do you manage it? I'm taking a look at this from the mental health perspective. Okay, because there's nothing that will mess you up as much as you finding out that somebody who you are serious about, this person has other people on the side. Is there anybody who has been in a situation where, okay, you found out that you are the one that they were cheating on? You found out you were the side chick.
The side chick.
You are the side chick.
I found out that my guy was screwing the girl that I was dating.
Okay, so I'll ask you this: were you there before him?
No, I was not there. It was like a conversational type.
No, you don't understand. Had you gotten to the girl before you got to the girl?
Yeah. I won't.
Let me just. Were you having sex with the girl before him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm listening. That's a separate conversation. Because now you're talking about dealing with a cheating girlfriend. Are you still with the girl?
No.
Exactly.
I've ended things.
Most men can't take it. Can you take it?
Can't take what you dish.
Okay. So has anybody been there? Osato?
How will I put it? Okay, we're talking for months. So he like convinced me, you know that kind of thing. You would like, this person is really serious. So I can be on the call and with him for like 4 hours. In fact, we used to talk every time. Like he's always checking up. You know that thing. So I'm like, okay, this boy is really serious. So. And he convinced me. He's an idiot too. He convinced me to like, okay, come on. I'm like, this person I'm talking to since, so I'm not cooking in a relationship. Let me try this one. And I went to his house. And I was in the room. I think he left. I don't know who called him or something, but he left. Then I was sitting. I think I was pressing my phone or something. Then I was not hearing sound. I said, this sound is not normal. And I didn't want to come outside. I just quickly locked the door. There was one bottle that I just put it at the side. And I was just hearing, why am I not going to enter? Why will I not enter? Why will I not enter? And I'm like, this thing they happen. I not just say something. Like, go outside. We was just, like, I was just hearing the banter from inside. And I'm like, okay, maybe. But it just clicked that, this idiot has a real girlfriend. And the girlfriend is here. Like, the madam is here. And, okay. While I was inside the room, praying for my life, because me, I cannot fight. I've never fought in my life before. So somebody just like came, because it was a down house. So somebody just came and just opened the window and like, you bitch! And I'm like, Jesus, like what happened? She was not like, so is you that is here and all those things. Maybe now for now they told the story now. It was this fear. And immediately she just like, because finally they threw her out. Immediately she left. I just carried my bag. Oh yeah. Let me find my way. And that was it, Sha. So apparently, I was the one that were using to do
side chick.
Side chick. God did not allow me side chick.
At least you still found out early.
You found out even before.
You found out early. You still
Just imagine you are dating for 4 years and you see that.
I don't deal with the embarrassment. I was already like, okay, this person, I'm really going to date this soul. And allow me talking. And then I'm like,
When a babe tells you I like you, does not mean that anything you say or you do, I will accept. That does not mean I will like fall for you.
But Yanu, you said previously that you don't mind sharing. That was a word.
I said I don't mind. It was like a joking thing, though. I said I don't mind sharing. It was a joke. It was a joke.
You already turning table.
They should not go and look at this thing and say that I'm a bad person.
No, we're not saying you should. Listen, it's a real conversation, okay? One of the challenges that people face, particularly in our culture, is that you have religious and moral teachings. And those are ideals. And people try to pretend that their behavior at all time matches the religious and moral ideals. Okay? People try to do that. And that's why in the most religious country on earth, we also sell until things became very expensive, we also sell a large amount of condoms. We would have that religious and moral conversation towards the end of this, but we want to, because if you do not understand what's going through people's minds, all right? If you don't understand what's going through people's minds, it's going to be extremely difficult to handle it. The first thing he has said is that he is comfortable enough, okay, having a girlfriend and still chasing after other women. He has made it clear. Other men in the studio, all right, do not hold that position, but it's obvious that if they have the opportunity and nobody will know, they will follow it. Thank you for accepting.
yeah.
Okay? So now you have that. So effectively, almost every man, okay, potentially, if they're in a relationship with you and the opportunity opens up to quickly slide with another babe. If another man does not have a very, very strong moral compass, extremely strong and religious or whatever, the man may take that chance. If you are dating a guy, and that guy happens to be the kind of spec that most women want, then it means that some other women may come out and say that they are not afraid or they are not scared of sharing him. Osato's story, she narrated her story because she was not willing to share in that story. And also maybe the second thing that also scared her was that the other lady too was a bit crazy. You get, that lady was aggressive. There are some women, if you know that you're dating a guy, will come and say that it's not like they want to marry your husband. They just want to help you use him. I'm not saying that cheating is appropriate. I'm just stating that how do you manage that situation in which you have a boyfriend? Like she mentioned, the boyfriend is the kind of person that you probably would not want to walk away from. And then you have lots of women who would not mind having him. How do you manage that situation?
That day when we were at the Art of Technology conference, Comfort like signaled me to listen to what one woman was saying at our front. The woman was saying that her husband is like a big cheater and all that. She has treated infections. She's tired. That remaining small and that she wants to poison him and all. Because she was already like tired and she was complaining to another lady. But we're just listening to her conversation. But last she said she wants to like
File for divorce.
She wants to file for divorce and everything. Men, they will frustrate you and all. So if you know that you cannot even like take the cheating and everything, my girl, just go.
Simple.
Just go down for it. Even if he has everything that he wants to give to you and all. For me, I will not stay because I don't used to share. So I beg, except you want me to enter street too now, so that we'll be doing the same thing because you cannot even take it if I do it. If for my own mental health, I'm like, I cannot be. How will I put it? I'll not sit down every day. I'll be going to the hospital to treat infections. Imagine every time he's sleeping with different people and he's coming back to me, giving me infections and everything. All those, you need to think about all those things too. And you know definitely that this person cannot stop this thing. He's going to always do it, and you know you're not okay with it. Then why are you staying for money and what?
I don't want to be the bad guy here, but you too, you want the guy to be responsible for your upkeep. I date somebody that would give you peace of mind.
That one is different now.
No, Douglas stated now that if you are going for.
So if you have money,
nice
you must
guy,
be careless. That's what I'm saying. If you have money, you must go and meet different people.
Like, I don't want to sound like the bad guy. I'm just being practical here. You want a very goody life, but you don't want to share him.
Yes.
But
why will I share him?
Find
Is he sharing me?
That is of average guys. Girls go.
So you're trying to tell me that it's average guys? I don't understand. You're trying to tell me that average guys don't cheat.
Let me tell you
All
something.
men,
Even the broke ones cheat.
Yes, exactly.
The ladies uncle.
What do you mean?
I don't understand.
I don't understand. We don't understand what you're saying. Can you clarify?
She said the average guys too. They cheat. That
Everybody.
all guys cheat.
Yes.
And she now said the broke ones cheat. Then okay, the broke ones cheat. Then we should ask a question, because if all ladies decide to stand firm or stand tall to every guy that walks our way, then there won't be we eradicate the issues of cheating. Then we should question the ladies too.
We didn't know.
What exactly is the question?
I don't.
I'm sorry.
What is the question you're directing?
Do you know some people are very professional in lying?
And
I will shift it back because, in fact, I'll shift it back to Onitsha. In Onitsha, I met this particular guy. We got talking in the neighborhood. He approached me. We got talking then he was like, I asked him if he had a girlfriend. He said no, that his last babe, he broke up with the girl 2 years ago. He even sent me the girl's picture that she's now married, that they're still friends, they talk, This guy, he will call, talk. If I'm not online, he will not even ask. He already knows the network and he will just credit. You just see credit until one fateful day, I opened my WhatsApp and I saw a message. Hello, let me change his name. I am Chijioke's elder sister. I just came to Onitsha. I would like to see you. I can see my brother really likes you. I'm open with my uncle. So I showed my uncle the chat. My uncle was like, no, this is babes.
Yes.
This thing. So I was like, but Chijioke told me that you just gave birth now. That you are doing Omugo. So how come you came? She now said, okay, let me just come clean. I've seen you've been texting my guy. I've seen you've been doing this one.
Oh, okay.
You should ask around. I said, your guy. And this guy, if I'm passing his side, both his cousins, all of them, they'll be admiring. They were helping him concoct the whole thing. Not like I was falling, because I have brothers. Where I grew up, they have just few girls and so many guys. So if it's not this, my wife, you can't really get me with that, because I listen to their conversations. I'm talking of guys now. When I was like 6, they were about 17. But this guy was so smooth with his lines. Like,
Exactly.
if it's somebody that does like that is ready to enter a relationship, because this guy would risk coming to my house, even if I tell him my uncle is around, he will come to my house. So if it was somebody that was desperate to get into a relationship, I would have entered, and maybe this girl chat me up now, meet her now, she pour me acid on my face, because she was telling me this is not the first time he's doing this, that this is the way he used to, that he even deleted, he used to declare our chat, he used to clear our chat. That now that she has confronted him now, he said he has blocked me. She started using me to do middleman, text him, let me see if he has blocked you, do this if you. So you can see that some guys are just very smooth in line. So you can't blame girls when they date them.
Okay, now that is why you need guys are smooth
Deceitful.
and deceitful. Well, I don't want
They
to. So no, I don't want to.
They're
say
even
they are
supporting
deceitful.
them.
That's why you need.
Bro, calm down.
Thank God for your uncle. Now, do well. Swallow your pride. Okay, maybe. Okay, just get talking with guys that are your family members. They can see through the lying guy.
Yes.
So the thing that happens is that ladies, sometimes you guys are the secrecy gets to hurt you
Yes.
at the long run. Okay, now when you get talking with your brother wouldn't want you to get hurt. So if bro, there's this guy, the guy, if he's a sharp guy, they know we have hierarchy in this.
Again.
Yes. Say you have slick guys and you have not too slick guys. So you get talking with guys that can see through all of his bullshit. Because no matter how, there will be loopholes in a story. So that when a guy is coming to you or coming at you, the guy can, but boy, this guy get many girlfriends. Now you point fingers at guys that they are deceitful. Or you too, when a guy is coming with scope, compete to yourself, and most of the time they don't survive the school.
It's going to be extremely hard for anybody in today's romantic society not to deal with issues of infidelity at some point, particularly when it comes to men. It's going to be extremely hard because the tools that made it possible, there are so many tools right now that make it possible for people to keep relationships and even to engage the services of call girls that did not exist in the past. People can keep infidelity relationships for long periods of time and not be caught easily, unlike in the past. So we've read a couple of things, and I would say this. Critical among it is you have to ask yourself if it's something that you're willing to have continue or you want to walk away from. One thing which is crucial here is for you, if you are with a boyfriend and you feel that there's a future in the relationship, is for you to seek not just counseling now, but for you to seek the advice of other people in your life who may be able to see clearly. Okay? There's a difference between somebody who cheats one-off and somebody who has a consistent habit of cheating. Okay? Some people, moment of weakness, possibly. We're not excusing that. But some people consistently will do so. And so if you are willing to tolerate it in the relationship, realize that it may be a decision that you may have to live with for as long as possible. A couple of things we've gotten from our conversations is that if you want to confront people, if you want to confront a cheating boyfriend, if you do it publicly, there may be the risk of it escalating to violence. If you do it privately, there may be the risk of it escalating to make up sex. And so if you're going to do it privately, you want to ensure you have witnesses, people who are around who can stop it from getting violent. If you're going to do it publicly, you want to ensure it's in a place that will not cause you embarrassment. You need to realize that no matter how much evidence you gather, in some cases, some people are comfortable living that lifestyle, right? And once you have such people in your life, you have to make a decision, am I going to continue long-term with this person? It's best to stay calm when you find yourself in those situations. Getting angry does not change what has happened. You have to respond to common excuses People will give a manner of common excuses, but I will tell you this. Most times when men cheat, it's because of one reason. Men cheat because they can. If the opportunity presents itself and they can take it, most men will. I am not saying that all men. For those people who are going to leave comments, I know that you are different. You are not like that. Okay? You will not cheat on your wife or your girlfriend. We understand that. But what we are saying is that based off conversations we've had, most men, at some point in time, if they have an opportunity to have an affair, most men who do not have religious and moral, a strong religious and moral compass like you, most men will fall. Okay, so be honest with yourself about the relationship's future. If it's a relationship you can salvage, okay, you go ahead to salvage it. If it's a relationship that you feel that you are done, okay, realize that you may have to walk away from it. But also realize that once you walk away from relationships, it also comes with the consequences as well. Okay, you have to also ensure you do not carry the baggage from past relationships into your future ones. Because if you've been cheated on and then the relationship came to an end, you may have difficulty trusting the next person. And there's no point putting punishment on the new guy for the old guy's sins. Finally, which is essential here, you need to create a support system for yourself. As we talk about this, people laugh in the studios, but if you have ever been cheated upon, you will know extremely how painful it is. The longer the relationship is before it happens, the more it can mess with your head. This is one of those, this is worse than a breakup, because this is a feeling of betrayal. Okay, and a lot of people cannot get over the fact that somebody likes somebody else better than you. Okay, so you may need to find support systems. Feel free to talk to people. If you need advice, you can always reach out to some of our co-hosts on the show, advice@darkpore.com, and somebody would probably be able to chat with you and talk to you and provide some form of, or point you in the direction of mental health counseling. So that's how much we can take today. It's been a wonderful Christmas session with you all. And as we wind up to the end of 2023, if you are watching this, whatever time you're watching this, 2024 is going to bring great things your way. All right? So I'm not saying it as a pastor, a preacher, or an imam or whatever. I'm just saying it because you have to be positive. So go ahead, enjoy your life, have a great time, start new relationship if you need to, stay with old relationships if you have to. But much more than that, ensure that you're in the right frame of mind for yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining the show.